Yo, what's up guys? So I had this great original idea to make a race tier list. I've never seen anyone else do it, except this guy. He's pretty unknown, but so I should probably get into it and actually give you some actual informative information, because this guy does not know what he's doing. So first of all, we got Vidir, right? This is a 1% race. It's pretty good. It's not bad, you know. I wouldn't use it. Actually, you know, hold on. It has to get its own place. So up next we have another 1% race, and it's Dolan. This is, in my opinion, the best race possible to get. You can basically do anything with it. It's very versatile. You can play basically any class and make it very, very good and up to today's standards. So I'm gonna give it an obvious S tier because it's just generally good. And also I'm probably gonna make a video on the best classes for each race, and I'm gonna add the builds in there as well. Next up we got Veneri. Now Veneri is very good on strength builds. This is a very good race for people who are building, for example, strength assassin, blade dancer. It can be good with berserker, but it's not the first choice you would go. So I'm gonna give it a nice little B tier. Now Vastayan. This is generally known as the race everyone skips over, but back in the day it used to be used for summoners. I'm gonna give it a D tier because it's just not used. It's not necessary. It's very bad and you shouldn't use it. Up next we got Estella. Estella is one of the common races. Very easy to get. Most likely you will spawn with it, and it's overall sadly better than Vidir, and I would recommend this. Basically on a lot of strength builds it's very good. This can be very good on berserker as far as I know. I'm gonna give it a B, but below Veneri, because it's worse, but it's also good. Up next we got Stultus. Stultus is a very good race. It's meant for speed builds, and speed builds are very strong. You have Ranger, which can basically solo any boss, and Lancer. We do not talk about Lancer. We don't talk about, you know, the other parts of Lancer that people have been using. I'm talking to you, Lincod. But overall, this is a very, very good race. I'm gonna put this at A tier just because of how strong its speed builds are in this current meta. Up next, we got Chia. Chia is a race you get from getting max Church of Raffion and defeating the boss, Seraphon. And honestly, this is a very good race. I would honestly recommend this on a lot of the classes. This is mainly seen on Saint. It can also be seen on many other classes. I've seen blade dancers with it, making good use of it. Overall, it's a very good race. I would recommend getting it. This is a very nice race to have. I'm actually gonna put this at S tier. Up next, we got Inferion. Inferion is the race you get from getting max Cult of Thanasius and beating Archaea. This is very good for a bunch of basically damage class. I've seen it used on Impaler. If you saw my most recent video, the funny moments, you'll see how Inferion Impaler looks like. But overall, I've seen it, you know, Berserker is very good with it. You can basically build a bunch of damage classes with this. And you also have an ability to come back to life every 5 fights, which is very, very strong, so you don't lose a life. Basically, if you fight a boss and he kills you, you can use your Demonic Rage, which is the ability to revive you. And you will probably defeat the boss because you have a second chance. And after you defeat the boss, you go kill like five fights at Caldera, you know, slimes, thieves, all that. Get it back, and then you can run another boss. I wouldn't say it's S tier. I would say it's a nice above Stultus A tier because it's just very strong. Now up next we got Nisei. Probably the most common race in the game. It's honestly not the best, so I don't know where to put this really. I'm just gonna put this like as a mid tier, you know, C tier for now. You know, if someone wants to debate me in the comments, I don't care. You do you. Up next we got Lentum. So this is actually a very decent race. You get this by finishing the slime quest, which gets a little bit annoying because you would need about 200 slime chunks and to find every slime statue on the map. Now this race is good for solo brawler and paladin as far as I'm aware. So I'm gonna give this a B tier because it's not very usable in terms of most like classes, but it's still good. Up next we got Joga. Joga is a very, very, very good race. If I remember, it's a 4%, I'm not sure. whatever it is, it's a very good race. This is mostly used by impalers and sometimes dot assassins, and the passive is very strong. Every time you crit, you heal. Your ability Blood Shards is very good. It's a bunch of lifesteal, and I would honestly put this at A tier because you can just build a lot of stuff on it. You can go like a bunch of strength builds. Not recommended, but it works. Now up next, we got Amorous. This is a very expensive race to get. You will need to give every artifact in the game to get this, plus wipe your slot. So it's really not that good. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that good. You do get another Hex ability, and I forgot about the passives, but I'm sure they're decent, alright? I honestly will make a note. Hold on, there we go. Amorous goes in the drippy tier because it's just the drippiest race in the game. Honestly, just you can use it with Hexer. That's basically the only thing I would do with it. Unless you want to go brawler like that one guy. His name is Jaquavius or something, I don't know, some unknown guy. And now up next we got Dominos. This is basically a race that will only work with one class in the game. At least I think so. I don't think it's worth using any other class with Dominos because it's just fully centered around healing, and it just synchronizes with Saint so good, but it's not really versatile. So I'd put it at above Estella because it's good, but it's just not there, you know? Up next we got Corvulus. This is an insane race. This race is the best for nukers and dealing a high amount of damage, especially with Impaler. You can deal around 12,000 damage with Blood Eruption as Impaler with this if you get low enough. And it's just very good, and it's good with almost a lot of the nukers. I'm gonna put this at S tier because it's very strong, but below Shia because I feel like it's not as useful. So hey guys, this is a tier list. Now this is very controversial because I'm a controversial guy, and I don't know, the agents of Roblox gaming guy, weird dude, doesn't know how to make tier lists. Anyways, thanks for watching. 100 views to collab with the agents of Roblox guy.